Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream yet again. How we doing, folks? How we doing? Johnny Joestar! Yep, it's Johnny. Surprise! Y'all weren't expecting this guy. I just realized I did hit y'all with the Johnny jump scare. Surprise. Yeah, so today, I just need to work on some art. I didn't really have anything particular in mind, but I was working on this Johnny for my next JoJo keychain sticker design. So yeah, we're here now. Is I got some of it, like some of the coloring done. But I need to draw. I need to color it Tusk. So here we are. We're gonna be working on this. Try to finish this on stream. And if we finish this one early enough, I have another design, not JoJo's, but just another design that we could work on. But yeah, so we're gonna be drawing Johnny. I just need to add. I need to color in his spurs, and then I need to add all these fuck ass stars, and we're good. In his eyes, but you know, most of it's good. That pink guy kind of looks like Super. Here we go. Oh god. Yeah, it's a stand. Tusk 4. Tusk Act 4. Gotta be specific. Yeah, real quick, I am going to hop and check, make sure I figure out what color the spurs are. Because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they're like the same colors as, like, similar color to his pants. So give me a quick second while I figure out what that was. Okay, one of these has that as pink. What's that one figurine? Is it all these? I'll look at chat in a second. Hold on. Should have done this earlier. Okay. I got close enough. Alright, so from quick look at references, I guess his spurs are gonna, well, kind of become more pinkish, so I guess for this we'll get just this purple. Maybe we'll make it more pink. I don't know. Where's Candace? Not here. She's doing something else. I can't make every stream. But that's okay. I need, and then the color of, it says something I was green, but I don't know. You have colored nails? No, I do paint them sometimes, but I just haven't painted them lately. I've been meaning to do it again, but I've just forgot. Should I make them green? One they had was like green. I don't know. We'll just go with it. Oh, wrong layer. I need to fix these. We'll just go with these colors. Well, it'll work. And then we just need to go back and... That's not right. There we go. Okay. And then I have his eye color because I did a different drawing, this drawing, where I drew Gyro and Johnny. And that's where I was using all the colors. So, cause I'd already pre-picked them, haha. And after Johnny, with the next JoJo's, I still need to finish part 8. Once I finish part 8, I will do Gappy. But I'm not there yet, so I'll probably just start with like the villains. So I'll do Dio after this, but yeah. Okay. We're getting it done, gang. We're getting it done. Alrighty. How's everyone doing? I think I asked that earlier, but just asking again. How we doing, chat? I gotta hit all these stars. I'm dying. What's this color? Huh? Oh. How we doing? Shit. What's your favorite stand name after song? I like the Green Day reference. Tired but Good, that's good. I like the Green Day reference. I like the Black Sabbath reference. I like Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I don't really listen to the song, but you know. I like the reference. Metallica. There's a lot of ones where I like, oh, that's so cool. What's another one? I don't know. AC/DC. Metallica's funny. Lisa is a good one. Yeah, Lisa was a fun one because apparently my mom, when she was a kid, was a big fan of Lisa, like the actual band, like the singer in the band. So that was really funny because she was like, oh yeah, because she was like on TikTok or something and saw like about like one of Lisa's songs, and was like, oh my god, I love Lisa. I used to listen to this all the time, and I was like, oh my god, mom. Because I didn't, at the time I didn't realize that, you know, what's it? That Lisa was a reference to the band. So when she had like mentioned that, I was like, oh my god, mom, you know what's so funny? And then I explained it to her, like, yeah, the show I watched, yeah, one of the shows I watched, they have a character named that. She was just like, oh, that's cool. And like nothing much, but that's fine. She doesn't watch anime. So that's kind of that, but I just like told her because I was like, "Oh, mommy's so cool, you know, right?" They got, yeah. I put them on his shirt, but I'm looking at his shirt now. In this panel I put the stars on his shirt. They might have been on his shirt in the panel I was looking at, but this art doesn't have it where it is. So I'm just not gonna put them there. On his shirt, and I'll just put them on his pants. I think the stars a bit bigger. Are you waiting for JoJo Part 9 to come soon after it ends for the future? I'm not sure yet. I don't mind going and like I don't mind reading chapter 9 before it's done. Like I don't mind. I just know that like the story's not done and I have to wait for the next release and stuff, but I'm not against watching it. Or not watching it, reading it before it's done. I don't know. I'm really bad at catching up with books. I still need to catch up with part 8. And like I don't know how long it's going to be until what's it? Until part 9 is done. Might be a while until part 9 finishes, but yeah, I probably if it's not done by the time I ever finish reading part 8, I'll probably just go ahead and read it. Okay, I got a plan. We'll put this on a different layer. Damn it. Because these lines are too thin, and so it's not filling in properly, but I got a plan. I'm just gonna try. If not, I'll just go back and edit it. I was complaining about Johnny's design to my sister. Johnny's design is fine. But I was complaining about having to draw it. Because I was like, this man has so many stars. And like, I was more complaining about Tusk than I was Johnny's design. But I mentioned it with Johnny too. It was like, Tusk and Johnny have so many goddamn stars everywhere. Because like, I was drawing Tusk. Like, I haven't drawn Tusk before. And I'm drawing Tusk. And I'm dying inside. Because he has so many stars, like hidden stars. Like, heard of Hidden Mickey, get ready for fucking hidden stars. Because he's got one on his knee, 2 down here, which I had to make really itty bitty for this, because he has like a bitty leg, so I couldn't really, you know, do it. He's got like 2 stars here. He's got star eyes. This is technically a star. He's got a star here. He's got a star here. He's got stars on his hands. And technically, in his manga design, he's got stars on his shoulder pads and arms. But I said, fuck that. And I started doing, like, the video game design where it's just circles. At least it looks like circles from here. It might be stars, but fuck it. They're circles now. I was dying, dude. I do like his design, though. Like, I was just, like, joking because I was like, it's so hard to draw. And I was like, does Rocky, like, ever fucking sleep? This man's fucking built different. That he put this super complicated design in his manga. Because I think his manga's also weekly, too, at least when it was posting. So, like, damn, bro. Just throw a bunch of stains on it and say you got ruined by the steel. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, I got the stars. It was just something where, like, I didn't notice them, I guess, when I was sketching. And then as I was starting to like line art and like adding in some of the details that I missed, is when I noticed how many stars there are. But yeah, no, Araki's built different. I don't understand how that man can add all these like itty bitty details and, you know, be fine. Like, bro's wrist is destroyed. I don't get it. Because he does it traditional. Most manga artists still draw traditionally. They use digital to touch up sometimes. I don't know if Rocky does that, but I know some digital artists, manga artists do that, and it's like, And I find it so funny too, because like in the anime, right? Like the anime designs and video game designs do it too, where they were just like, they saw all the stars everywhere and were like, nah, we're not doing all of that. Because like even my references, like I pulled up a reference of Johnny from the manga, because that's kind of what I wanted mine to be more based off. And then I got 2 from like the video game and like makes more of the video game, or, you know, and it's like they just put the stars like here and here, but like I don't know. This one's more accurate, honestly. This is more the anime. The anime just put it on his hat. This one's more accurate. It's on a weird one sheet. It's just, so this game's kind of more accurate. This is more the anime. Yeah, the anime just kept the stars in the hat. They didn't want to do all that. What do you think of drawing Gyro in a mini webcomic in your style? I mean, I could do it. I might pull the anime and not give him all the balls on his outfit, because that's something the anime did too. Because I drew Gyro once here, and I drew him like manga accurate, quote unquote. And he has like all these balls on his outfit, which I was like able to do, but it was really complicated, especially with this like crisscross pattern he has for some reason. And I know for the anime, they kept like kind of like the pattern he has, but just got rid of the balls on it. But I mean, I could do it. And then like a short like 4-piece, like four panel or something, like something small. Fan thing. I've thought about making like little rails or like shorts of like vines or something, but with like JoJo characters, because there's a couple that fits them. Like there's one I remember that like really makes me think of Theo, where it's like, I just told you who I thought I was, a god. I just told you. Like that's Dio in general. I was about to say Dio in part 1, but that's Dio in like every part. Also, kind of most JoJo villains if you think about it, but anyway. What would have been simpler? Coloring back in some of these, or just erasing what bled through? Who knows, but we've committed. Probably take about the same amount of time anyway. Get them all. I still need to add so much though. Like I'm thinking about it. Like I gotta add. What's it? I gotta add the stars on his hands, because he's using his stand ability. His art kind of looks like it overshadowed that Avery guy's art style. Not 100% sure what that is, but sure, I guess. I'm not familiar. Or I would say something. Yeah, I don't know what. Sorry, I don't understand. We're getting it. It's not that bad. These ones definitely got messed up a bit, just because they're smaller than the ones on his pants. And then I need to add stars to his hands. Yippee. Does he have a star on one hand or both? Because this one has it on both. Or like, in this, he has it on, I think he has it on both. Yeah, right here, his hand stars on both his hands. Not just the one. I know there's the spin effect that I could add, maybe. We could try that later. I'll do it where like I'll just start paint drawing Tusk or whatever and figure it out later. Okay, alright. We'll put this on a different layer so that I could need the stars back, come back. Because they're orange, so I'm gonna do my colored line art. How does it, is it any, I don't think it's really got a pattern. I don't think so. Ah, come back. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop it. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna make him bigger. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Could I just make it orange? Tex Avery? Oh, I know who Tex Avery is. I used to be a nerd and learned all about the cartoonists. I think this is a good color, and then we can do what layer can you put these on? Ah, well, that's fine. And then we can put the yellow. Avery Penguin gotta draw stuff from the booklet. Yeah, I'm still not familiar. Sorry. Oh, you're fine. I just didn't know what you're talking about. Okay, and then, damn it, I don't have the color. Let's just make sure this looks alright. I still need to add his hair strands. That's something I realized too. I forgot to add his hair strands. I think I drew these when I was tired. And forgot a couple of details. Oh yeah, that's fine. We just have to fix it again when it's alright. We'll try the racing way instead of way I was doing it. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you're trying to say. I don't know. Yeah, let's not, yeah, let's just move on. Everyone's art's good to someone. Let's just say that. You don't have to like someone's art, but then someone else might like it, you know? So I don't really like, I mean, yeah, some art's like a tentative, like I meant with like an idea of ugly, but I don't know. I just don't want to talk bad about people's art. Okay, calm down. You don't need to get... We need to chill out. It's not that serious. I know his stars have like little lines on them for like the glowing thing, but I'm just not gonna add it. I can add an effect to make them glow, but it's like still have that vibe. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh god. I put it on the wrong layer, didn't I? Hold on. Oh, I need to erase that part. We're getting it done, gang. We're getting it done. Dang it. Alrighty, we got it. I need out hair strands because I kept forgetting about that one. You heard the Waterfalls is getting a live action adaptation? Oh, shoot, really? I didn't hear that. Oh, shoot. Wonder how that would work. Well, yeah, no, I haven't heard about that. I think I heard Mandela was getting one. Or, like, it's in the works for Mandela Catalog to get one. But yeah. It's fan-made. Is it fan-made? I mean, fan-made's still cool. I'd be surprised what fan-made shit could do. Marble Hornets was fan-made, and I heard that one's pretty good. It's a fan-made, like, series for Slenderman. So, like, you know. Alrighty. Okay, now I need a color test. Alright, y'all. Chad needs to chill for a second. Let's not start getting after each other. Because if I have to, you know, remove you, I will. Okay, let's just try a color and just see what it looks like. That might be too pink. He's not that big. Yeah, I need to change that. Hold on, I'm just checking something. Got a message. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. Trying to think what pink. I think we're close to the right shade I need. It's hard. It's not really like set colors for Tusk. Like, he doesn't really have a lot. Like, not like confirmed. It's just like the game or the manga. He's always pink. I know that. I guess it's more so what shade of pink. I don't know. That still might be too much. Like, I think we're close to the right shade I need. I don't really change anything, did it? It's not really I can color pick here either. Cause like I don't really change anything. I know he's pretty vibrant color. It's just I don't really change anything. We'll try this, and then if this doesn't work, I think the other color should be fine. The only good thing about him is that his colors are basically the same. Like, everywhere. Just a tad darker, I think. I'm using my phone screen, so if, if I'm see me just Sager, because I'm trying to look at my phone screen to see what the colors are. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just go with it. I think it's accurate enough. I don't know. Oh, God, this is hard. Pink's the bane of my existence sometimes when it comes to color. Maybe I need more in the red. Maybe that's gonna be too. I think that could be better. Should I make it darker? If this don't work, we'll back to the other color. It's like, I don't know, I understand JoJo colors aren't like super like one and done, right? Like they're never really all that accurate, but I'm the one who's paranoid. Yeah. I think I'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Oh god. He's pink under here. Because he does have a body. I used to think Tess didn't have a body. Like, it was just like a floating torso with chains. And then I found out, no way, he has legs. He has a torso. Or he has like legs and stuff. His way of trying. The way of trying chibi heads kind of reminds me of the Pringles guy. Come on. It's not that bad. I try, okay? It's not that bad. I really don't have that much of an anime style, so this is the best I can get. What am I doing? Yeah, everything's pink. Everything is pink. Oh wait, shoot. I have like some of these like chain things in the back because it is all around him. And I keep forgetting I don't realize which ones are which. Okay, so the game has it where he's got little purple hands and feet. And in the manga here, he doesn't have that. It's all pink, except his pads are purple and his hands are gold. But in the game, his shoulder pads are pink. Everything's pink. And then like his hands and stuff are purple. I might go with the manga color. Because like I do like the blue shoes in the game. Like I like the way this looks. But I don't know, I kind of break up the colors too. So I was like, maybe I'll give him the purple shoulder pads. So we're gonna sacrifice the purple shoes to give him the purple shoulder pads. Oh, wait. Manga colors look better? Yeah, so yeah, I do like some of the game colors here. But, like, I like the purple shoulder pads instead of just all pink ones. So, that's why I was like, maybe I'll just stick with the manga colors here. I mean, honestly, I don't know what Tess looks like in the anime, because he's not in the anime yet. It's gonna take a while for us to get to the anime. Oh shoot, I realize hands here don't show with the stars on his hands, because these ones have little stars. But I can't tell in this. Because his hands are looking the other way. Damn it. I'll have to check those later. Okay, and then these are the ones on top, so now I need to go back in. But they're all the same color. That's the thing, is everything here is the same fucking color. Should his... what did you... Seems like he's behind Johnny. Well, I mean, he already is behind him. He's behind him already. But he's also just huge. And this is just what I've committed the design to, so this is what we're sticking with. But yeah, no, he's already behind him. I mean, like, I don't want to show him too much far in, because a lot of with these keychains is that, or like these designs, is that if they have like stands, I do want the stands to be more, you know, noticeable, because the idea is like they're next to each other, you know? Because I do like the stand designs, and I really do want to draw the stand designs. It's just that the stand designs are really hard sometimes. It's crazy how intricate some of the stand designs can be. So yeah. But no, I'm good. I mean, I'm fine. It's just like, it's like with people who do like Genshin fan art, you know, where like people who draw Genshin fan art will complain about how detailed like Genshin designs are, but then they will still draw the Genshin designs. Like, God, if I start going to part 3 and I get to Hierophant Green, I'm gonna die. Because Hierophant Green, typically, like, body-wise, he's not that bad. It's just, like, he's got this, like, weird pattern. Like, all around his body. This might be a little difficult to draw, but... You know, we're having fun. We're learning things. We're learning how to draw things we don't usually draw. And then, yeah, we're learning. Okay, I probably want his hand to be in front of the tassels things, whatever you want to call them. Honestly, they look like a bead. You know, like beaded curtains. That's kind of what the little things on Tusk reminds me of. Which ain't bad. It's just what it reminds me of. Little beaded curtains. Okay, and then I need to... Yeah, I need to do this. Oh. Okay. And now... we got the front one, so we need to do the gold. Do the gold on this. It's kind of more orange. A little bit. So like, what? Is this good? Oh shoot! Unplugged my my tablet. All right, we're back. When I say behind, I mean literally behind Johnny, so we don't see so we don't got to see everything. It's lazy, but it works, I guess. I mean, yeah, I could, but I don't know. I just kind of that is a way. I mean, I've seen art like that. I just too late now. I'm gonna put a star here. Dang it. Forgot I'm on the wrong layer. I want to make it a little more orange. But yeah, also like too is like we got so far already with like the line art and everything. Like it's a little too late to put him right behind Johnny, but I mean that is a way. People do that. Okay, I think I like the Skillo. We'll go with the Skillo. Just a little orange. Okay, his little things are pink. I forgot to add them. I couldn't remember if it's like, these little triangles, I think were pink or not, and they are pink, so everything's pink. We're getting there. This is... it's only 7:45, so that's like... oh, bye. Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Okay. I need to go back to this layer. It had these colors. Pretty sure it's probably just gonna be pink because I don't think the stars go back that far. Okay. We got that. He has like marks on the horseshoe. Doesn't Johnny's have that too? I didn't draw it. Yep. Well, they're black, so I can just like the lines are black, so I could just add it in later. What else am I missing? The hand. I want to double check something with the hands because, like, the manga has it as gold, but then there's a star, and now since I'm using the manga colors, I don't know what the color of the hand is. I need to check that real fast. Tusk Act 4. I can't spell. Let me just figure out what color it is. Is it all just yellow again? Yeah, it's just all yellow again. Alright, that's fine. That works for me. Everything is gold. Fighting gold! Okay, that's all gold here again. Anyway, I forgot this purple. A bit more on the pink side, just a bit. Okay, a little darker. That's a little too much. Like right here, maybe? We'll see what this looks like. I sort of love how like Johnny Santa is so pink. That's too a little too saturated, I think. You bump it down just a tad. Oh my god. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it's still not the same shade. Okay, I'm gonna push it more towards purple instead of the pink. Let's see where that gets us. Damn. Okay. Let's try this. We almost got it, gang. We're almost done coloring. And then we gotta... God, we still got a bit to do. But it's alright. A little lighter, but I think we're on the right track. Nah, shit. Okay, we're good. It's the solid lag. I was like, got scared for a second there. I felt like there's something I wanted to like say for a story time, but I forgot what it was gonna be. Oh, I blanked, my bad. Yeah, actually, this purple's fine. Purple works. Oh, I found. Okay, or something. So now this isn't going too crazy. This was just something I just like remembered when I was just like sitting in my room and being like, oh yeah, I forgot like this all this happened. So a while back, I made a video where I was like watching a lot of zombie movies at the time, and I decided to make like a video talking about like a trope I noticed in a lot of zombie movies where it's like basically it boils down to military suck. Right? Like that was the joke, right? It's like military sucks. Like every time the military shows up in a zombie movie, everyone dies. or that like the people that are in the military are like almost worse than the zombies kind of thing, right? So I made that video and it didn't do crazy on YouTube. I don't even know if it even like I don't know how much it made on YouTube. I know it wasn't a lot. But when I posted it on Instagram, shit blew up. Like that is the most viewed thing on my Instagram ever. Like that video hit like that reel hit over 1 million views, which I never got, but over 1 million views. And it was crazy. And because it hit over 1 million views, I did have like a lot of comments. Usually it was like not just like people joking about like, you know, joining the joke with like showing like memes of like different zombie media where like military suck or like being like, oh no, we're cooked chat, like that kind of stuff. But for some reason, I also got it wasn't a lot. Honestly, these were like maybe 3 to 4 comments. But for some reason, I was getting comments of like dudes or who I don't know if whatever, but it's like dudes, people coming up and being like, basically fat shaming me. And the thing that's funny about them like commenting on my look was the fact that I didn't show myself. I drew because I drew it. I drew the meme. It was like my persona, you know, and then it was the joke, right? And some people saw the video, right? Saw my persona and then started to like fat shaming her. And I was just like, what? Because like my persona, because they're basically calling me fat, right? They're calling me fat. I forgot like the exact, it was like, oh, it would take a lot to catch this big old girl. Like that was like kind of like one of the comments. And it was just so weird. Because like I don't even, my persona's not fat. And it's funny too because they're fat shaming me, but like, dude, because I don't know if they know that that's my persona. They probably didn't. They probably just saw a character that wasn't like Barbie proportions and like decided just to be shitty. But it was just so weird. I was like, you're fat shaming me through my persona or like the character I drew, because I don't even know if they knew it was my persona. They might have if they saw like, because persona is the same. But the fact that they were like fat shaming persona when like my persona isn't even like fat. She's not. I mean, yeah, she's not like super skinny, but she's not fat. And in that video, I don't understand where they're getting fat from. And even if my persona was fat or if I drew a fat character, they're still being like assholes, right? Because like who cares? No one asked for your opinion. It's like it was just weird that like I was like, oh, okay, the incels showed up to shit on my drawing of myself when like they don't know me and like literally there's like nothing there. It's like, yeah, it kind of shows who they are, right? I should find the video. Should I find the video? I should find the video to show you what I'm talking about, because it's on my YouTube. Hold on. Can I? I'm gonna put my streaming thing back on and I'm gonna like find it. We're gonna pause here. I want to show y'all the nonsense because it was funny. I need to find the video. Where's the video? Why is it doing that? Okay, I found it. Okay, so this is it. This is the video. This is what these dudes saw. Like, this is the video. And like, I don't even like, I didn't realize my stomach isn't even drawn here. Like, this is what they saw, and they were like fat shaming my persona. I left the comments there, but I just like ignored them. But it was funny. I don't know. It was a bit of a tangent, but I was like thinking about streams, like, oh, this would be like a fun, like, just like random story of like the one time I got like hate comments about myself, kind of. I've gotten hate comments before, but you know, that was example one. I don't have a lot of hate comments, which I am happy for. I don't want hate comments, but those people have experienced psychosis. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. It was dumb. I wasn't even like that upset, right? Because one, it's not actually me. I mean, yeah, it's my persona, so it's based on me, but like, I was more just like confused. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, people are just stupid. People are just weird. People are weird. People are dumb. It didn't hurt me. Like, don't be upset. Like, think my feelings are hurt. Like, I'm fine. It was just weird. I just thought it was so funny and weird because I was like, what are y'all? There's literally nothing there for you to fat shame. And even if there was, like, even if I would, you know, drew my character with like more curves, or if like I did a video like that but with like a fat character or plus size character, it's still not called for, and y'all are just assholes. But yeah, don't go like, if you try to go find it, do not send hate to those people, because like just ignore them like I did. Because they made that probably trying to hurt my feelings, and I just ignored them. I'm laughing at them now. Because it was just stupid. Even if it was like, was a plus size character and they're making those comments, I would still think it's stupid because like, really, dude? Your character looks normal. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like, even if my character was like plus size, or if like I drew a plus size character and then got those kind of comments, like, it's just stupid because like people exist. People have different body types. There's skinny people, there's average weight people, there's plus size people, tall people, short people, you know, got all these type of people, and they're gonna be represented. I like representing different body types in my art. Even with my own persona, like, I draw her with, usually if I, you know, when I do draw her with a bit of a tummy, because, you know, I don't want people to be self-conscious of things like that, because that is something I am self-conscious of myself, is that I have a tummy. But guess what? We all have one. We all got a stomach. That's where your organs go. And it was just like, I do that, right? And it's like, I have characters now who I draw with like different types of bodies. Like with Claire in my comic, you know, she's more smaller chest. And then with my other OCs, I do have a plus size OC with Wyona. She's one of my plus size characters. She's a fat character and she's cutesy and I love her. And then like Brooke, you know, she's got wider hips. I got skinny people. I got short dudes. I got girls with like more broad shoulders. I got one girl who is really buff, or you know, I don't draw her like super jacked, but like she is more muscular. And then in just like art in general, if my OCs aren't always doing that, which I do try my best to have like a variety of like OC body types, which is something I could work on. But I do try, right? And when it's just in my art in general, I will draw different types of bodies because that's just what I like to do, and people deserve to see themselves in art in different media. You know, whether it's like different races, different body types, different, you know, whatever, right? You got like disabilities, you know, sexualities and gender. Like everyone deserves to get a play in the game, you know. So I try what I can. So like yeah, even if my character was plus size and those people were making fun of it, or if I did show my stomach, which is like, it is funny, I didn't even show my stomach in that art. Like I didn't show anything above like my chest, like below my chest. So basically I was drawing a bust. Like it still would make them shitty, and I would still laugh at them because like you're that like kind of like pathetic to make fun and fat shame somebody, even if it's like just like a drawing. Because it's like, why is the drawing making you this upset? Or like you think you're so funny to try to like make a joke. It's like, because honestly with the comments too, I was confused at first. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Not even just for a fact that like my character's not plus size, like she is not plus size, but just for the fact of like, I didn't even realize they were making fun of me at first. I was like, what are y'all, what is this, what? Like, what do you mean this big old girl? I'm like, are you calling me fat? Like I was like, I had to like break it down in my head of like what they were talking about, because I didn't even realize they were making fun of me at first. I was just like, huh? And then I caught on like, oh, they're probably calling me fat. It's like, okay, weirdos. It's like, they are just strangers on the internet, so I just ignore them. If they had kept going, or if I got like a lot of comments, I would have started like blocking. Or if they tried to start calling other people fat, like I probably would do that, but they were not. They were just calling me fat, and it's not even really me. It's my persona. My persona is not 100% accurate. Like she's similar, based off of who I am, right? But then like obviously it's not a 1-to-1. So yeah, people can like go suck it or something. I've gotten hate comments, different hate comments. I got one where I think I got a couple. I got a whole like comment section full. Not on YouTube. It was on Instagram. Something about Instagram, dude. And it was when I first released my Pride Wolf stickers. Apparently it caught the wrong side of Instagram, and a bunch of like homophobes found it. And it wasn't like crazy numbers, like crazy amount of people, but it was like a good amount. And yeah, there was just like, I didn't even realize, we said some of them, I didn't realize that they were being homophobic, because what they were sending was like Israel gifts and like shit, and I didn't understand. I was like a little weirded out because like I know about like, you know, the genocide of Palestine. I was like, why the fuck are y'all sending this? What does that have to do with anything here? But then I realized a mutual of mine like DM'd me. I was like, hey, they're being homophobic, like they're being hateful, like that whole like Tel Aviv or like Israel thing where they're like, oh, love from Tel Aviv or whatever is supposed to be like something hateful, which I was trying to look research, and I was just like, I didn't understand it. I was like, what are y'all talking about? I don't get it. And so I like left them, but I ignored them, right? And then a mutual came out. I was like, they are straight up being homophobic. They're trying to be homophobic. Like, they're hating on you because you drew, like, these pride stickers. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And then I deleted it and blocked everybody. I was like, they were like, if you want to, like, block your comments, then do so. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to block the comments outright. So I was like, if I had to, I was gonna do it. But I was like, let me just try blocking and deleting these comments. And if it keeps going, then I will, you know, delete. I'll turn off the comment section. Which, luckily, I didn't have to turn off the comment section. Once I deleted and blocked everything, I just didn't get comments, which was like, whatever. Because I'd rather no comments than whatever the fuck they were sending. I was like, look at these fucking chronically online people. Like, I can't talk much. I am kind of chronically online, but I'm not that chronically online because I didn't understand what the thing was about that they were sending. But then, yeah, so that was, like, most of the comments, but some of them were really more blatant. Because, like, those ones, like, I guess they were blatant for people who, like, understood what that meant, but I did not understand. But other ones were more blatant where they were like, oh, mental illness month. Or, like, some other shit. Thank God I don't have Instagram. No, honestly, yeah. I've been lucky enough to have a mostly good experience on Instagram. Like, yeah, I found some, like, fucked up comments here and there. Honestly, it was just those 2 videos, I think, where I got, like, a majority of them was those 2 reels. But honestly, yeah, Instagram can be really bad because I definitely do see, like, hints of, like, the bad side of it, right? Like, it's there for sure. And I will give Instagram, like, Instagram is my most followers, but it wasn't easy to get those. They're not very good on growth. Fair, that's kind of like any social media, if we're being honest. But yeah, no, Instagram is, like, I have a love-hate relationship with Instagram. Because, like, I like it just because, like, most of my followers are there, and a lot of my mutuals that I have are Instagram mutuals. You know, and then the whole thing, too, is, like, you know, Instagram's got my largest number of followers. So, like, I use that one a lot. But it does have a lot of issues. Especially because it's, like, it's meta. And meta's all the AI shit, and I hate that. I mean, YouTube does it too at some point, but, like, I know, like, Meta is worse about it, or at least Meta's more open about it. Instagram kind of YouTube kind of tries to hide it to a point. They try to be subtle about it. That does sound subtle. Like, fucking Meta, which is it's Facebook, but Instagram owns it. Meta owns Instagram too, and they, like, try to add some shit where it was like where people could, like, basically steal your content and feed it into AI. Basically what it was. Yeah, I turned that shit off because fuck y'all, I'm not doing that. Why would anybody want to be a part of this program? Like, even people who aren't artists, just, like, in general. Like, why would I want a robot to steal my pictures and feed it into an AI? But yeah. So yeah, Instagram can be shitty sometimes. But yeah, so yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I got a bunch of homophobes on my werewolf video, which sucked, because it got a lot of good views, but it's probably because it was mostly on the homophobic side of Instagram. Yeah, it didn't do too bad on YouTube either, though, the video. I think it got more views on Instagram, but I know it got better perception on YouTube, because I didn't get the homophobes on YouTube. Me losing where the layer was for the shadows. But yeah, no, people are gonna hate. I mean, I know people like the joke too, of, like, when you get, like, hate comments like that, it's like, oh, I made it. I made it big, man. Because, like, there's people who are, like, being petty enough to, like, hate on your shit. So it's like, oh, you're, like, a real content creator artist now, because now you got people who are, like, criticizing you and, like, trying to be hateful. Like, yeah, usually my solution is just ignore them. If it gets too bad, or if they really start being, like, super shitty, I will block. Like, with the homophobia, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna delete the homophobia. Especially because it was so many. Like, with that one video, I probably should have deleted the fatphobic content. Did I delete them? I I might have deleted them. Actually, I might have deleted the fat phobia ones on that zombie one. I might have. I don't remember now. But usually, you know, that's what I do is just block. I just don't respond and then I'll block. Yeah. But honestly, there's a reason why I didn't start social media until I was like out of high school. I was like 18. Was because I didn't want to like be a teenager on this like social media stuff, and then like, you know, social media is definitely more dangerous for younger people than adults. I mean, 18 is not that much for an adult if you're being honest. Like you're still like you were a kid like a month ago, so like. Even now at 21, it's like 21 feel a little bit more like an adult, but like still. But I thought like I want to wait till I graduate high school. That's my plan. Was like I'll graduate high school and then I'll like do social media, because then I was like I want to be an artist, and I know to be an artist you gotta like post your stuff so people get to know you. But I did have that little rule myself. It's like I won't start social media until I graduate. Like I definitely like still like used social media. Like I used YouTube and that was it. Like I didn't use Instagram, I didn't use Facebook. I waited until I was 18 and graduated out of high school before I started posting. And so yeah. I think that's a good idea. Especially because like it is really risky for kids to be on the internet. Because there's always like weirdos and shit. And like if your kid's gonna be on social media, then definitely like monitor. Right? Just make sure your kid's safe, you know, that kind of thing. Should I? Yeah, I should put a little neck shadow. Like bro's built like a brick, but you know, there'll still be a little shadow where his head is. I think the manga has it too. Okay, and then I'm gonna put shade. You won't really see it because the color's basically black already, but like, it's more for myself. Yeah, I think the only time I ever got hate comments so far was actually this one was on YouTube. I'm not gonna say which video it was, but it was some video where I was like promoting commissions, and basically we're saying that I should charge cheaper because I didn't have like the skill for it, essentially. Like I don't remember the exact comments. And one was being more like outwardly mean, and one was like being a little nicer, but they still boiled down to just like actually kind of being mean. Like I took the criticism to a point, like yeah, because they're like, oh, you should improve your art so people would want your art. It was just like, okay, sure, yeah, to a point, that's not totally wrong. To a point. You know, the better your art, more people want. Sure, that's to a point, that's true. But then they were saying like, you know, like your art doesn't look great here, and if you're gonna, you know, charge these prices, you should charge you should do like basically do adult art, let's just say, NSFW. Which hell no. No hate on people who do NSFW art, because like that's fine. You do what you want. That's just something I don't want to do. And it is shitty, or kind of shitty, to tell somebody they should do that kind of art in order to get money, which like you don't tell someone that if they don't want to do it. Like yeah, sure, maybe they didn't know I didn't want to do it, but if I wasn't having them as commissions, you know, put two and two together, I don't want to do it. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, it was a whole thing. And somebody in the comments also tried to like defend me a bit of being like, hey, you shouldn't say that to them, but then they were like basically doubling down. And I ignored them all. Like I did take like, yeah, I should try to improve my art, which because like at the time I was already being like, man, I feel like I've been like kind of stagnant. I want to improve. So that was almost like a bit of like a, yeah, I really should improve. But then everything else was like uncalled for and they were being shitty. So yeah, that was the only time I got hate comments. Again, if y'all finding these comments or like videos, do not interact. Just ignore them. That's what I did. And yeah. Do not interact. Do not harass. Do not talk to them. Just if you find them, these people, if you find these hate comments, just fucking ignore them. If they keep going, then I will block them. Just leave them alone. Because honestly, in the end, that's what they want, is for me or for other people to interact. You know? So like, you know, just fuck them and then just ignore them. But yeah. So yeah. I've been slowly working on my art. I definitely don't think I'm growing very fast. I did like improve because after that I did try new things. Because I was like, it wasn't 100% this comment. Like, it did kind of like kick me into like, yeah, I really want to improve. Like, you're right, I do need to improve. And like this comment and like me, you know, Weimar Christian was like, yeah, I do want to improve. But I still didn't appreciate like the other comments they were making about like the type of art I should make. And then the fact that my prices are too high, which like, I'm not changing my prices. And that's because at the time, and it's still, prices are still the same technically. I had lowered my prices. My prices when I first started doing commissions was like $60 for like a full rendered commission, which I dropped to $45. And it's still at $45 on my VGen. So yeah, no, people were just, it's like, I guess he was maybe trying to help, but like, but after like he started doubling down on it when people like called out like, hey, that's not really cool, then yeah, no, they're just being hateful. But anyway, but yeah, but again, okay, I want to go back to this. When they were saying like, if you improve your art, more people want to buy it. True to a point, because in all honesty, it doesn't matter what your art looks like or what skill level you're at. You can open commissions. It doesn't matter. Because there's always gonna be somebody out there who wants your art. Right? Like, there's always gonna be somebody who's gonna be looking. It might take you a while to find the people who are interested, but they are out there. You know? And like, your prices too, it's like, if someone wants your art, they'll pay the price for the art. You don't need to change it. Like, is it all black and white? No, there's some things where like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't charge, or you can have the opinion, but in the end, it is the artist's choice. Like, there's sometimes where like, yeah, it's the price and there's not really much you can do to change it because you're not the one setting the price, the artist is. But yeah, I hate telling artists like, oh, you should change your price. No, because that's what they want to charge. That's what they're going to charge. There's going to be somebody out there who wants to buy it, right? There's going to be someone out there who's going to want to buy the art. Whatever the price is, right? A real world example is like modern art, right? Modern art, artists, art exhibits, right? There will be art where you might look at it and be like, oh, there's no way I'll pay that much. But then somebody else will come around and be like, hey, I really like that. I'm gonna buy it. Like, the price is not an issue for them. Right? There's an example. This one's kind of more like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit, but it is an example. I remember hearing something, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong about this, but there was like a thing a while ago where I saw where like a dude made an invisible exhibit, quote unquote. So basically, bro was selling air. But the thing was that somebody bought it. They bought the air that this bro was calling an invisible like artwork or whatever, and they bought it. Is that one kind of dumb? A little bit, yeah. But as an example, yes. Or examples that are like as like actual like physical art pieces was okay. So I took art history class. I know shit, right? So Jackson Pollock. If you don't know who Jackson Pollock is, he is an abstract artist, and he's very famous. He's the one. He gets like a big old canvas on the floor, and he dumps a bunch of paint on it. That's all this bro's doing. There is more to it, you know, where like, oh, it's like the way he does it and like the stuff he adds because he added more than just paint, and he used like house paint. It's a big thing. It's a big deal at the time, right? And, you know, he was kind of controversial just for the fact that, like, at the time that art was very, like, oh, what the hell? Because you were more used to, like, more traditional artwork. So, like, abstract art like this, where it wasn't really, like, a form at all. Definitely did ruffle some people the wrong way. But anyway, right? He's very famous now, which is an example, right? Because, like, bro basically has a bunch of scribbles, and that shit is one of the most famous artists in the world. But his example was, so Pollock had a painting called Blue Poles, and some Australian Museum of Art or whatever decided to buy it, and they bought it for quite a lot of money. It was a lot of money at the time, and the people of Australia were very pissed about it. That like the government essentially, or like some like higher standing, like I forgot what it was. I forgot if it was government or what it was, but they're very pissed that this museum bought this painting for the amount of money they paid for when they thought the painting was ugly. They fucking hated this painting. They were like signing petitions to get this painting out of the museum. They fucking hated it. But the thing was when people were like asking, like, people like, you know, the news was like, why the hell did you buy this? You know, they were saying, like, they're basically kind of saying, like, well, it's beautiful to us. We think it's a really important piece. We think it's a sign of, like, the new, you know, the new times, or, like, where art is going now. Yada, yada, yada. And nowadays, people fucking love Blue Poles. The Australian people are really happy that they bought that painting. Like, the people back there, like, who Rick used to complain about, were like, hey, you know what? I'm okay with this. Like, I'm okay with this painting being here now. So, with all that, like, rambling of me just basically reciting my lectures, basically what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter what your art is, what skill level you're at, someone wants to buy it. Someone's gonna buy it. So, if you're, like, an artist out there and you're like, I want to open commissions, but I'm not good enough, or if you get people telling you you're not good enough, to the people who tell you that, fuck them. And for you are good enough. You do you. There's gonna be somebody who wants to buy your art, and then, yeah, sure, as you grow, as you keep drawing, you are gonna get better. And that's just art. That's just how art works, homie. You're gonna get better. And yeah, if you want to start with missions, then do it. Like, no one's there to stop you except yourself. So don't let yourself be who stops you. You got this, dude. It's all art is important to somebody. I actually got one more example of this that's actually related back to me, where it's like a bit more like obviously like a beginner sort of. Well, I guess I'm not okay. So what it is was a while ago, a couple months ago. I'm in college, right? And my college hosts galleries for the artists, you know, who go to the school. And I decided to join one of the galleries. I joined two. The first one I got denied. The second one I got in. And that gallery was, so the thing was, like, you had your paintings up or whatever artwork you had, and you would show it off. And these buyers, these rich people would come in, and they would just look at your art, and they wanted to buy it, they buy it, and then they would vote on their favorite piece, and then that piece would get like a scholarship. Like, that was the idea, right? So I went in, I submitted with low expectations because I had just got denied from the other one, and I wasn't sure if I would get in because I wasn't sure how it worked. So I was like, I'm probably not getting in, and then I got in, and so I had one piece. it was a print that I made for my printmaking class. And this print was my first one I ever did. Right? This was like the first project I had in that class. Because I was trying to figure out which piece I would be okay with parting with. And I was like, you know what? This one's fine. It's not all that great, but like it's not bad. So I guess I'll put it in. And so I got in. I submitted it. I gave him the print. And I went to the gallery. Which at first I wasn't even going to go. But then a classmate of mine was like, hey, I'll take you. I'll take you. So I was able to go. And I went, and there was a lot of artists there. And there were so many talented people at that gallery. Like, it was crazy. I loved everybody's piece there. And so I went in, and I was like, I wasn't thinking I was going to sell. I didn't think I was going to sell it. I was hoping, I was like, that'd be really cool, but I'm not going for anything crazy. When my piece, I had put the price at $85 because I was looking up what you should charge for a print, and some people were like 50 to what, like 200, 500, depending on like the artist's skill and notoriety, that kind of thing. So I was like, I'll do 85. That's like in between like 80 and 100, right? So I was like, I'll do 85. You know, it's not that crazy of a print. I'll just do it, right? So I'm at this gallery, and they have me in the back. That's one thing. They have me in the back. And so I was there. I was, you know, trying to talk to people. I was talking with some of the other artists that were nearby, you know, because, like, we're going to be here, standing here for, like, hours while this gallery happens and all these rich folk pull up and look at our art. And people were charging pretty good money, which honestly kind of made me feel like I should have charged more. But I didn't have that much high expectations. But anyway, so I'm talking to people. It's alright. I haven't sold, but I was fine with it. You know, and then a lady comes up. And, you know, I pulled up my spiel of like, hi, my name's blank. Here's my piece. Here's what it's about. Yada, yada, yada. And she goes in. And she's asking me questions. She's like, oh, this is so good. I love the idea behind it. And then she says, I think I have to have it. And I was floored. I was like, really? Oh my God. And I was like so happy. And she was like, how much is it? And I was like, 85. And she was like, okay. And so she's like, she paid me through like PayPal or something. And then she was like, I'm going to give you 100. So she gave me more money for it than I had charged for it. And she left with the print. And she was like so happy. She was like, I love this thing. I just have to have it. I love the idea. I'm gonna have to buy it. And so me, who, you know, is new. I mean, like, yeah, like obviously I'm not like a beginner, but I never did prints before. I never done a gallery before. You know, and some of these other artists were in the game more than I am. I think some of them were master students. And like, some of their art didn't even sell, which honestly I was surprised by. I was surprised their shit didn't sell because their shit was fucking awesome. But they didn't sell. But then me, who was, you know, this is my first year, I sold. And somebody liked my art enough to get it. I did feel bad for people because, you know, it's like I had friends and like, you know, and I was like, oh, I'm so bad. Like, I feel bad. Like, cause like I felt bad. I was like, oh, I sold, but then my friends and stuff didn't sell. My classmates didn't sell. Like, I felt bad. But I was still happy that I was fortunate enough to get that. And so all of that's basically saying, again, back to the whole, like, you don't need to be super talented or like have all this experience or super skilled, as I guess I would say, super skilled or all this experience or all this whatever. Like, somebody's gonna want your art. And honestly, that's what I was telling some people too, and they're like upset. Like, I think one girl wanted to like quit. Like, she didn't want to do another gallery because she didn't sell. And I was like, no. We were all talking like, no, you should do it again. You know, because like there's always gonna be somebody who wants it. It's just they weren't here. And then, you know, and like, your art's amazing. And then like one girl trying to bring up like resume, like, oh, look on your resume. And so we were like, you were basically telling her, like, don't give up, don't do it. And there's one person too who thought maybe they put theirs for too high, which like, yeah, they're supposed to be a bit pricey, but I was like, well, don't change it. I mean, I get it, like why you think that, but like, you know, there's people who, you know, nowadays who like will buy stuff similar or even like more simpler than, or like super simple stuff for more than that amount or about that amount. So like, it's just the people that were once your art just weren't here. And yeah, I mean, there are times where you should probably could. There's some times maybe you do gotta consider like maybe I should lower the price a bit, but that's your decision. Don't let that be somebody else's. When you're charging commissions, you definitely got to make sure you're not undercharging, which is what I was worried about. 45 was me bringing it down, but still feeling like it was enough for my art. And if I get more skilled, or if like I get like a whole bunch of commissions, yeah, maybe I will up the price, but I'm not that yet. And $45 for my commissions is a price I'm comfortable with. That's what I chose. Yeah, I'm the one who decided to lower it. I didn't let somebody tell me to lower it. I lowered it because I felt like, yeah, maybe I should lower it a bit just to make it a little more enticing. Maybe I don't feel like I'm there yet. But that was just me. I chose that. So, yeah, positivity. Don't let the haters get you down or something. It's like there's this difference between criticism and then like criticism, like positive, like constructive criticism, and then like just hating. Because like that one comment I got was like, yeah, constructive is like, yeah, maybe you should, you know, improving your art. Everyone should work on improving their art. You know, you have to improve like the Flash and like try to be a master at like in a week or something. You know, grow at the time you're comfortable with. But you know, you can definitely like look at like maybe I can fix my anatomy, study some anatomy, work on my backgrounds, color theory, whatever. But then it was hateful when it was you should lower your prices because your art's not good enough. Basically, what they were saying, and then you should do these kinds of commissions. Like, no, I can get commissions that I want. Like that's something I was teaching myself was like, because like you know I hear people, I watch videos and stuff of like people who do the commissions and a lot of their stuff is like, hey, don't undercharge yourself, you know, because then people will try to take advantage of that. And that's something I took to heart. I was like, yeah, I don't want people to take advantage of me, so I'm going to make sure my prices are reasonable and that I'm not undercharging or overcharging. Well, definitely more worried about undercharging because then it's like you're losing out on money. And no, just keep prices reasonable. Obviously, it's different for different artists. Like a professional artist would charge a lot more than maybe like a beginner artist or like a just not like a super famous artist. Right? You see like artists for like artists who like are famous or like super professional who will get like they'll charge like over 100, maybe even close to like 300. But that's the price they want to set. So that's their thing. There's gonna be someone who's gonna want to buy their art. So yeah. There's a place for y'all. There's a place. You just have to find it. It might take you a while, but they're there. The people who want to support you are out there. That's what I'm telling myself now. Because, yeah, I don't have the best luck right now with my commissions. But I know somewhere out there, there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, hey, art's fucking cool. And honestly, I have that now. I mean, you know, I have y'all watching stream. I get comments and likes on my videos. Or my posts of my pictures. And that's like enough, you know? And then all I gotta do is just keep going until I find the person who's like, hey, I got some extra cash. What does stars look like? They don't really glow like this, huh? I was just adding it for fun. Overlay? Ooh, I like the overlay. Ooh. But yeah, don't let people get you down. You got this. And if you're not an artist, whatever endeavor you're going into, like, you got this. You're gonna find your place. You're gonna follow your dreams. I'm gonna quote that one meme from like 2012. I forgot how old it is, but it's like, just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Imagine me flexing there. I had some conversation with 2 people, but that's fine. You know, 2 people might have needed that. You know, I realized I probably should have added like little spikes to the spurs, because usually spurs have spikes. I'll double check to make sure it doesn't even have like little spikes, and then if they do, then I'll add them. If they don't, then fuck it. Okay, now I need to... What's it? Shading. Lighting. Highlights. Okay, pulling up this photo because I already got my lights and colors for this. I just need to find out which layer I had it on. Oh, I can't see. I also need to, yeah, I should add a little spiral. This thing. But we'll do that in a second. First, let's just... I'm gonna put this already on luminosity because it's the color that I used is already really close to his hair color, so it's hard to see. Damn, I probably should take a break. I was like yapping. I was trying to give y'all a hype speech. I don't know if I was very good at it, but I'm trying to hype y'all up. I'm trying to be positive. Spread some positivity. I've been too depressed lately. I gotta be more positive. Leave y'all with some positivity before I go on break. I'll be going to visit family before college starts for me. So, when I go back, I'm not sure yet. I need to find out like more like when I'm going back home. And then, you know, I might stream the first week of like when I start college because nothing crazy I'm sure is happening. If something, y'all will know. You'll see the scheduled stream if I'm gonna stream that week. Oh, wrong brush. Okay, let me check the spurs are here. If he has like, if the spikes are on the spurs. That's not the right character. I mean, I would think there's spikes on the spurs. Yeah, there's spikes on the spurs. Did I draw the spurs wrong? Oh, so this thing have connected all the way. Damn it. Okay, we can fix this. We can fix this, chat. We can fix this. I can fix this. You know, you're thinking like, oh, to get this done soon enough, we were gonna draw my other, like, original design. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that now. This is taking a while. And it's already 8. I don't know if I want to stream super long this time around. Okay. And then let me just make sure if I need to add erase these lines. Probably do. Yeah. Alright. We got this. I started doing like the fucking... what you call it? Okay. Maybe I gotta fix the shading, huh? Ugh. I probably should have caught this sooner. Yeah, that's alright. Better late than never, I guess. And there was something, and there was nothing, there was nothing in between, and in my eyes there is a tiny dancer watching over me, singing she's a lady, and I am just a boy, singing she's a lady. And I am just a line without a oh baby, I am a wreck when I'm without you. I need you here to stay. And broke all my bones that day I found you. Crying at the lake, was it something I said to make you feel like you're a burden? Oh, and if I could take it all back, I swear that I would pull you from the tide. I like when I randomly start singing. Because if I were not streaming, I would be probably listening to that song right now. Like to sing. It's fun. Okay, probably should like erase. So I can shade the spur properly now that I fixed it. I probably should have realized that the spur would have had spikes. I don't know why I thought I didn't. I drew these when I was tired. These are when I was tired. Okay. And then... oh my god. I'm gonna erase this so I can do it properly. Bop, 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 bop. God, I sound like Alan from Smiling Friends. I am spraying the dirty homeless man with dirty brown water. What's the other one? Me and Glep are going to Anime Con. Oh, that's nice. I am dressed up. Yeah, I'll see that. Yeah, I did it. I fixed it. We're done now. Well, so I was thinking like the spurs would have a little bit of shine to them. Like, you know, just a little bit. Okay, we got smaller. Bop, bop. Now I need to do some lighting on Tusk, and we actually might be done. I just need to find the layer Tusk is on. Okay, that's that one. Okay, well, first I want to do the ones right above him. I want to do this layer before I do his little tassels that he's got on him. Oh, and yeah, I need to add the marks on the horseshoes. Okay. Okay, you're getting it done. I knew it was gonna do that. Getting it done, chap. Getting it done. Okay, and then we will do... Everything looks white! It's not, it's just the way the luminosity works. Yeah, we'll just go with it. And then yellow. Oh god, finally. I didn't even fucking seen Smiling Friends. I don't know why I keep quoting it. I just keep seeing memes that make me laugh. I think I like Alan. All the clips I've seen of Alan, I keep seeing Alan clips and I'm like, honestly, real, I feel... What's the one where he's like on the doorstep and he's like, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. Hello, where are the smiling fronds? Fuck! That's like, that. I felt that one. Gonna add some little, just cause. Do I cuss too much for YouTube? Hope he doesn't get mad at me. I don't know, have I been demonetized? Yes, I can. You be monetized. That's like a shooting star. Bing, beanie, bing, bing, beanie, bing, bing, yeah, that should a little bit of his legs here, since you know they're out. He's got some leg peeking out. Oh, you would like him. Where I put up on my shop. I don't know if I want to draw a lot when I'm on break. I mean, I'll probably draw a little bit. Because I'll be gone for more than a week. So I'm like, maybe I should draw just a little. I mean, I don't have anything right now that says like an immediate deadline. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have to bring out back. Yeah. Dude, that is some bullshit. I remember one time being somewhere, right? And for some reason they started playing the It's Raining Tacos song. And there's like a couple of kids around, and I was like, oh yes, teaching the new generation. The classics. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. Yeah, shooting stars, yeah. Generally, as a kid, I really loved that song. Like, I would always quote it, like, whenever, and I always got, like, laugh whenever it was in a video or whatever. There was, a collab I did a while back, like, beginning of this year, with a mutual of mine. Where it was supposed to be, like, based on, like, the great meme reset, because that was, like, something that people were, like, throwing around, you know, back in, like, January of this year. So, I did PPAP, you know, pen, pineapple, apple pen. And they do as, like, your persona or, like, you know, fan art basically for the character. I can't remember if it was Persona X Great Meme Reset or just, like, the Great Meme Reset. And then, like, I did my persona. I don't think I ever posted it here. I probably should. I don't know. I could have did Instagram really because it was Instagram collab. I was thinking of making a little, like, carousel carousel post or whatever of, like, some of the collabs I've done. So maybe that could be one, just to show y'all what the art was. But I was, like, actually kind of proud of that drawing. Put some effort in it. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. That's wrong. It says I have a. It goes okay. Other way around. It's like I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Meme songs were something else back then. What's the other one? Okay, this one I don't think was intended to be a meme song. I guess it kind of was. Like, it was meant to be jokey. I don't remember. I don't know. But it's the What Does the Fox Say? Like, okay, you can make fun of that song all you want. It is a goofy ass song. But there's that one, like, bar at the end, like, verse at the end. It was like, okay, like, pop off, I guess. It was like, Secret of the Fox, ancient mystery, somewhere deep in the woods, I know you're hiding. What is your sound? Will we ever know? It's always been a mystery. What do you say? You're my guardian angel, hiding in the woods. What is your sound? Like, that whole, like, verse, like, the music in it, like, if you go back to that song, like, kind of hits. What's the other one? Okay, what's the other one? Okay, Crab Rave. Y'all remember Crab Rave? How's it go? Oh my god, how does Crab Rave go? That was some shit. Yeah, as a kid, like the songs that were almost on repeat in my house was "What Does the Fox Say," a Barbie Girl, and the Gummy Bear song. Crab Rave, yeah, Crab Rave. I love Crab Rave. I kind of thought about like doing something like it's like art for fun, like based around Crab Rave, like just like a shot of crab in the Crab Rave like little video. Like I remember that song came on Pandora once, and I was just like, I accept this. I am okay with this. I am not complaining. Cause like song kind of goes hard. It's kind of fire. What's the other one that people like? It's more recent, but like the Ooh Ya Cat like beat drop thing, the remix. Ooh ya, and it like just goes hard. Ooh, this is taking a bit. How long is this going to take? Yeah. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to do a little lighting on things. That's alright. Okay, let's go down the line. Okay. Oh, yeah, different layer. Is there a different door? Yeah, dude, that's actually almost late to stream. So like the reason I usually stream on Saturdays is because I work every day of the week except the weekend. So like Saturdays is usually what I'll do because I know like I'll have time to like, you know, get set out the rush, yada yada yada, right? But I have work today. And I would have streamed Saturday, but I'm leaving Friday. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream Wednesday. I should be back in time around 6, like right at 6. It's enough time to at least like, you know, grab something to eat real fast and like whatever. Well, my I left work a bit later, and my bus that I usually take wasn't there. I had to wait. So the bus didn't come till a little after 6. So I was like rushing to get everything set up. And luckily I wasn't late, but I did have to eat my dinner at my desk while the stream countdown was going on. And I was like super paranoid that y'all could hear me eat. Like, it wasn't anything crunchy, but just like, you know, I know people are sometimes really sensitive to like food noises, so I was like, damn, I hope this isn't catching on the microphone. I think my water bottle was sounding off. Like I wasn't even drinking the water, but it kept popping. I kept seeing like the faint spikes. I was like, oh god, they're hearing us, aren't they? Okay. Let's show you some. Let's just highlight a few of these ones in the back that are just showing. Just because they're in the light, so we'll shade them, or we'll give them the highlights. I've thought about doing a drawing of like based around like the whole like Tumblr girl thing, where it's like the galaxies and stuff. I wasn't on Tumblr back in the day, but I guess the whole galaxy, unicorns, and like the very like that kind of whole thing was around. I still exposed to it because I watched like Gacha Life as a kid. And then obviously like where if like the tween, like this about when Better on Claire's was popular, which I don't think I ever went to Claire's as a kid, surprisingly. but I did have a lot of like the tween aesthetic stuff back like early 2010, 2012 is tween. 2014 actually, what would it be? 2015, 2016, like 2018 definitely, like it's like all that. Cause I would have been tween, like I was like 10 or 12, like 10, 11. So that would have been 2016 to like 2018. And like I was early teens, so I was still like exposed to it. Alrighty. I think that might be our Johnny, guys. That's everything highlighted, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check, make sure we are not missing any colors. I'm just checking something. Because I see some like empty spots and I'm making sure it's not like something I need to fix. Okay, let's see. I'm just double checking. This is the strings back there, so that's whatever. Oh, the spiral. I need to draw the spiral. That's what we're forgetting. Okay, so this probably be over Johnny, and then it's is it just circles? Okay. We're gonna I used the wrong. Get a little thinner. Not a lot, just a little. And then we're just gonna cut, erase. Oh, aw, damn it! I put on the wrong layer. I didn't add a new one. Man, this one has so many layers to it. It's because I had to add so much for Tusk. Okay, it's not going to be as many rings as the original, but fuck it. I kind of see it. It's like where it's attached to like his finger. It's like kind of where it. Alright, and then we will quit clicking group. It's just blue. What shade of blue? And we're just making sure the colors are all looking good. I think that's not bad. I think what I'm gonna do too, just to add a little. That's not it. Like opaque, put it back here, and then get my airbrush tool, get smaller, and just Just a little hint in here too of a darker blue, since I know it's there. Probably definitely put it where like they intersect. Alrighty. And just because I can't help myself, we're gonna make it glow a little. Stoop. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good. I don't think that's bad at all. I think we're done now. I got the spiral that I wanted. So now Johnny is done. And that's basically all of the Joestars for now. Eventually I will do Gappy, and then now I'm not done with my JoJo Chibis. I'm gonna do like the villains and the Joe Bros and stuff. But at the moment, we are done. Okay, I think I am actually going to Instagram here. It's getting a little late already. This took longer than I thought. I thought maybe if we got done enough, I would work on this other sticker, but nope. It's it's just late. I've been at this for a while. It took us a while to get Johnny done. But yeah, I know I have fun. It was a good time. For the next like 2 weeks, I won't be streaming. Maybe 3. More like 2 though. I'll try to stream once I get back from my little vacation. But as right now, I'll be on break. Do you think I should start drawing more? Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do. You know? Like, if that's what you want to do, you want to try to start drawing more, you know, practicing. Or, you know, just, even if you're not really trying to, like, do anything crazy, just want to draw for fun, do it. Like, do what makes you happy, little bro. Have fun with your break. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna need it just because then after I'll be starting college, so. Last chance to really get a little good break in before college and hopefully a job. Because after this week, I'll be unemployed again. But, yeah. So whenever I go back, I'll let y'all know, you know, when I do a stream again. But yeah. So, thank you all. Thanks. You're welcome. You got this. Bye. Bye-bye. Yep, I'll be out. So, I will see you all in a couple weeks. And we'll be working on more art and maybe doing reactions again. So, yeah, I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for being in the stream. Thank y'all for coming. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Looks like I do.